Kia ora, this is Morris from Electric Bike Team. This little video is about our favourite mirror for electric bikes, which is the Mirrcyle mirror, made in Denver, Colorado in the USA. I've been selling this mirror probably for about 10 years now, and we import them into New Zealand 100 at a time. So you can buy this one on our website, from our store. We also wholesale it to some shops around the country. You can buy it from them as well. So what I like about the Mirrcyle mirror is it just works. If you order this and it doesn't work for your bike, just send it back and we'll refund it, because it almost always works. It's also quite simple to install. You can get a nice little picture here telling you how you're going to install it. It's pretty much all paper packaging as well, except for this tiny little bit of soft plastic, but there's no foam or any of that nonsense either. So the mirror, as the picture shows, wants to come out of your bar end by going into a hole in the grip. Now most grips will have an end that you can pop out. Sometimes you have to undo an Allen key bolt to loosen it out a little, but most of them will come out. Then it's using a wedge nut system. It comes with two sizes. We're almost always using the smaller one. Load that on a little bit. Pop it in the hole. Comes with the little Allen key. You tighten it up. Okay. Then the next bits. So again, looking at that picture that shows exactly the order that everything goes on, I know that there's 3 little washers. Followed by this little arm thing. Big washer. And on here. This one you'll feel resistance as you're putting it in. The thread is there, but you're sort of finishing it off. You can hear it, it'll even heat up a bit. It's like that on purpose. That's what allows you to adjust it and move it around as you need, but without it ever vibrating just while you're riding along, or vibrating and moving around. You see some people riding with their mirrors and they're constantly sort of doing something with them. This is not one of them. So finishing off the assembly, now I'm going to put on the mirror. This one will be the same, but the thread will get increasingly resistant. Use the longer part of your key, turn the whole thing around with it. Okay, then we're on. Probably what I like most about this mirror is it doesn't matter if you've got straight bars or swept back bars, because you can adjust this way and angle it. A lot of mirrors that I've seen in the past, they don't have much adjustment in this angle, or they don't have 3 independent places it can turn, and that means unless you have quite a straight bar, you never quite got this right, and you're always just sort of pushing it. This can also face down if you prefer, like that, although it is more effective facing up. You can face it away when you're putting it on a car rack or loading it in somewhere with a tight space, and it tolerates bar ends as well, if your grips have bar ends. Now, a lot of grips on the market won't have that convenient little thing to pop out. They'll require a hole. So if we look at, say, the Moustache Crossroad, this grip has it's fully formed around. The hole doesn't need to be particularly big, it's about 10 mil, because it's only the bolt that traveled through, and then the end of the mirror itself is usually bigger than the hole. So you can hardly tell there's a hole once the mirror's in, obviously the hole's there if you decide to stop using the mirror. So in some cases you'll have to make a hole in there. A little trick is to loosen the grip, hit the end with the hammer. The handlebar itself will punch a hole in the end of the grip. So that'll work on fairly soft grips. Otherwise you can get a drill, a knife, use your imagination, make a hole in there and put it through. And that's all. So if you order this and it doesn't fit, you can send it back and take it as a refund. And I'm sure you'll enjoy the Mirrcyle mirror as much as we've enjoyed selling. Thank you.